Tomorrow morning, the rules of war change. If you are holding paper contracts, you need to listen to me very carefully. They are desperate, they are terrified, and they are trying to force you to sell. Let's look at the raw data. From the level set just 3 days ago, they have raised the cost to hold a gold futures position by another 33%. They raised silver margins by 36%. Platinum is up 25%. Do you understand what this means? The cost to hold a single silver contract has exploded from $25,000 last week to over $66,000 entering Monday morning. This is not risk management. This is a targeted liquidation event. They saw that the price crash on Friday wasn't enough to scare the wolf pack out of the market. They saw that you were still holding, so now they're making it mathematically impossible for over-leveraged retail traders to stay in the game. They're squeezing the small guys out so the big banks can cover their shorts without competition. Tomorrow's opening bell is going to be the most critical moment of the year. We are going to see a wave of forced selling. Not because people want to sell, but because their brokers are forcing them to liquidate to meet these insane new margin requirements. The system is trying to break you. But here's the twist that makes this Monday absolutely insane. While the CME is trying to destroy the paper market, the physical silver market has completely broken. I am receiving reports that supply has vanished. The disconnect between paper price and physical reality has officially snapped. While the CME is trying to margin call the paper traders, the actual metal is disappearing from the face of the earth. I've spent the weekend tracking the physical supply chain, and what I found is terrifying. It is becoming near impossible to source physical silver. Bullion Star, one of the biggest dealers in the world, just issued a trading update stating they don't know if they can even acquire more inventory. Golden State Mint shut down sales for the weekend because they can't secure metal. The UK's largest retailer, Baird & Co., shut down online sales. The last time we saw dealers shut down like this was during the peak of the global panic. The physical window is slamming shut. And here's the smoking gun that proves the price crash is fake. Look at China. Right now, on JD. China's Amazon, physical silver bars are selling for approximately $163 per ounce. Compare that to the fake COMEX paper price of $85. That is a 91% premium. Let that sink in. The physical reality in China is trading at almost double the paper reality in New York. The market has completely dislocated. We have a paper crash happening at the exact same moment as a physical super spike. One of these markets is lying. And I promise you, it's not the market where people are paying cash for metal. It's the market where bankers are trading digital promises. Supply is constrained. Mints are backed up. Demand is unprecedented. Yet the paper price is down 31%. That is an economic impossibility. It is a glitch in the matrix. And Monday morning is going to test if this glitch can survive or if the whole system breaks apart. So, how do we know which way Monday breaks? We don't look at silver. We look at the canary in the coal mine. Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is trading at 78. It looks weak. In my last update, I told you that we needed a weekly close above 82 to feel safe. We didn't get it. Why does this matter to a silver stacker? Because Bitcoin is pure liquidity. It is the first asset to be sold when traders need cash. If Bitcoin breaks below 74, we enter the danger zone. That is the psychological level where big institutional players, specifically Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy, start going underwater on their leverage. If that level breaks, it triggers a margin cascade across the entire risk market. Crypto crashes, stocks crash, and yes, initially, gold and silver get sold off too as traders scramble to raise cash. But there is a wild card that could override everything: Iran. While the banks are hiking margins, the geopolitical temperature is boiling. We have reports of troop deployments and warships moving into the region. Qatar has delivered a final message to Iran's supreme leader. His response? We will not start a war, but we will deliver a powerful blow to anyone who attacks. This is the binary outcome for Monday. Scenario A, the crash. Peace holds, the margin hikes, forced liquidation, and we see one final flush down. Scenario B, the rocket. A military incident occurs overnight. If that happens, nobody cares about margin requirements. The entire world floods into gold and silver as the ultimate safe haven. The fear trade will completely overwhelm the paper manipulation. We are sitting on a knife's edge. So, where do you look? Tonight, you need to watch the Asian Open. Do not wait for New York. Watch Shanghai. If Shanghai silver holds its ground at $122 or rises while the COMEX is closed, it tells us that the East is buying the dip and refusing to panic. If Shanghai gaps down, it means the contagion has spread globally. The Asian Open sets the tone. New York just follows orders. So, where does this leave us? We are staring at two completely opposite realities. In the paper reality, the CME is hiking margins, trying to force a liquidation cascade, and the charts look like a crime scene. In the physical reality, dealers are shutting down, premiums are hitting 91%, and China is draining the world's supply. One of these realities is going to break on Monday. Either the paper margin hikes force the price lower in the short term, or the physical scarcity becomes so undeniable that the paper price becomes irrelevant. But before you make a move, I need to make one thing crystal clear. I do not sell signals, I do not sell mentorships, I do not sell courses. If you see anyone in the comments claiming to be me, asking for money, block them. That is not the Prosper path. I'm here for one reason, to give you the raw, unfiltered truth that the mainstream media is too scared to touch. I won't tell you it's going to the moon just to get views, and I won't tell you it's going to zero to sell fear. I deal in data, and the data says the system is fracturing. Here's your strategy for Monday. If you are a gambler playing with leverage on the futures market, you are walking into a minefield. The margin hikes are designed to wipe you out. But if you are a stacker, if you are holding physical metal, this volatility is just noise. If the price drops because of forced liquidation, you do not panic. You do what the smart money is doing. You wait for the dust to settle and you stack more. Monday is the test. Watch Shanghai. Watch Bitcoin. Watch the war drums in the Middle East. If this analysis helps you see through the fog, if it gives you the clarity to make better decisions, then hit that subscribe button. Join the community that is built on logic, not hype.